Today we will discuss what is database, DBMS and SQL. In a database, we store our data in a very structured format, or we can say in a tabular format, so that we can efficiently read our data from the database or manipulate our data from the database and maintain our data from the database. This is just a simple definition of database. And let me talk DBMS. Let me talk first SQL. SQL stands for Structured Query Language. It's just a programming language which is used to communicate with the database. And if you want to perform some operation on your database, then you have to know about SQL programming language, so that we can easily perform some basic operation on our database, like insert our records on our database, update our records on our database, and delete our records in our database, or we can say create a table in a database, and so many operations we can perform on our database. Then if you want to perform some operation on your database, then you have to know DBMS. DBMS is just a software which is just a intermediate between SQL and database. Let's say if you want to update a records in a database, first you have to write a query on your DBMS. Then DBMS first check your query if your query is correct or not. If your query is correct, then DBMS update your records in a database. But if your query is not correct, then it throws an error. So DBMS is just a intermediate between database and SQL. You can say like that, just an application software, operating system and hardware. So operating system is just a interface between application and hardware. Same like DBMS is just a interface between SQL and database. So if you want to communicate with the database, then you will have to learn SQL. So SQL is just a language, and you have to perform some, if you want to perform some operation or some specific task on our database, then you have to learn SQL. So I hope you all get it, what is database, DBMS and SQL.